But before we go on, kindly click on the subscribe button to subscribe to this channel and also click on the bell icon button to be up to date with our news as we update it.
Pression! Artists! Pression! Standard highs! Can't you want to, from my left to pression!
I got what to do your man. If one talk, mock attack well, if they do commentate on what they speak in tongue, what to talk, no confusion me. Telling me what to what do, what, telling me Santa why we wait to Allah. Please, don't confusion me.
Field Marshal Officer Jato!
Sir, yes, sir!
We just received a distress call that there's a situation in the next local government. You are going to lead our crack team that will go and put it under control.
Sir, yes, sir!
Now let me inform you, there are around 400 guys and they are armed to the teeth with AK-47, mortar bombs and shakabula. Field Marshal Officer...
Don't call me Field Marshal again. My name is Jato, aka Abuma Young. Ogada Allah will ask for you. See my boot. And I get ropes. See my bellet. Na charger. You want my go fight my gun. Now only 2 bullets I there for each other. After I don't kill one, I don't kill it too. There are many people. What is going to happen, Oga? Kuma, these people, they don't offend me. Why won't go killing them? Allah, please, Oga. I have sacked myself. Another door, young.
It doesn't matter. You were trained to kill.
Hey, Oga, not in fact, the only shooting I know is Gwanas for life. The Gwanas who come and they even shoot again. Leave me.
But this is service.
The only service I know is NYAC. Oga, make you I go fight them. He fights a bullet, I go shoot to you.
Obey the last command.
Ubanka, let's command.
That is a fantastic video showing, it's very funny, but at the end of the day, it's depicting some real-life situations and real-life scenarios. It's impressive how he tells his story through comedy, but at the end of the day, passes very key messages. Some of you know him as Officer Jato, others know him as Alhaji Musa, some people know him as End-Time Landlord, some others know him as Sister Nkechi. Here on Wazobia, we know him as Nedu. Today we have with us Nedu of Wazobia as our very special celebrity guest. A very good afternoon.
Good afternoon. Nedu, come, how do you do it? Just tell us, how do you do it?
I really don't know. Well, the very simple answer I give to a lot of people that ask me, how do you do it? I'm like, not good. It's not me. And moreover, a lot of people just see me, and it's not just me. I mean, it's me and some other person called husband material. He's very crazy. So it's both of us most times that put these things together. So it's not like it's just me. Yes, the acting is there, the accent switching and stuff, but last, not good.
How does it feel when you meet people and the first thing they're thinking is, oh, he can't speak English? Do you get that
stereotype I get that
often?
All the time. I get that like all the time. Like, you see, the thing is, a lot of people when they call me on the phone, oh, someone gave me a number to talk to you. Is this Nedu speaking? Okay. Yeah, you go ahead. Is this Nedu? Yes, now Nedu they talk like I speak English. No. The Nedu I know does not sound like this. I'm like, it's me. Like, really? So you sound like that? People say at the first, they would think maybe they do phone. I learned how to speak Pidgin strong. Because I'm not going to give you, I didn't go to school in America. I didn't go to school in UK. So a lot of people were like, so why you can't get the accent and stuff? And I try to explain to a lot of people, like, this is why, this is why, this is why. It was something that over time, I mean, would build to my mom over time. I mean, growing up, my mom would tell you, before you ask her anything, you have to write it in oral English, like a letter in oral English. So most times you want to ask my mom for maybe a textbook or something, you have to write a letter to my mom. My papa owner say you go ask her for Igbo. So it's, you know, you have the English part of it, you have the Igbo part of it and everything. And then growing up in Kaduna, you learn Hausa. And I grew up in Face Me, I Slap You, where you have Mama Nkechi, Mama John. So I learned Yoruba and I learned Igala, how to speak Igala in that language.
Oh, wow, you speak Igala as well?
Yeah, Kogi State, in that compound as well. So I know they blame people when they see me and maybe they try to converse with me in English and I speak English and go like, oh, why you they from? I don't from you, understand what I'm saying? I'm like, I'm not going to just blame them. I'm like, okay, do you know, the truth is I don't really blame you guys. It's what I put out that you guys, you tend to attach me, you know, with those things that you see. So I don't really blame people for saying, oh, you know, things like that.
But your talent is very multifaceted at the same time. What would you say has been the highest point for you so far in your career?
Highest point as in like I don't understand the English.
Greatest achievements.
I don't
I have to put you on the hot seat now. I know you've had many, but what would you say to you personally is
the major one was Sister Nkechi. I think that was it. Like, a lot of people knew me on radio, see me on TV, on different ads and stuff. But when Sister Nkechi, you know, just blew up, he's funny, he's this one. But from Sister Nkechi, you know, me and Husband Material now thought, don't they do still one kind? Let's, you know, move to something else. But I think the highest point to start with, I think for the work we would do on social media and stuff, I think it's just Nkechi. All the things.
Before we continue the conversation, we're going to put you on the spot real quick.
Okay.
We want you to switch. Now it's Nedu, but we want to see Sister Nkechi for a minute.
Sister Nkechi, you know, doing Sister Nkechi is very simple. I mean, you're there most of the time. You just put the hair and then you go, it's Nkechi hair, ladies on Instagram to love, get in here. You know, you just like...
And people don't understand the amount of work that you put into shooting
Exactly.
a Sister Nkechi video.
They don't.
So can you please give us an insight into what it takes?
Well, sometimes I think of the story, sometimes Husband Material thinks of the story, and then we sit down and come up with the script. Most times he comes up with the script, and then we go in and shoot it. Sometimes we're shooting it, and then it doesn't go the way we expect it to go. We have to keep shooting over and over. Sometimes we shoot like 10 times. Sometimes I go lose breath, you know, and I have to start looking for water to drink so that I can rest a bit and then shoot again. And then another challenge again. I said, okay, what will be the thunder of today? Okay, this one could be this and this one. But it's not just as easy as people think it is. But at the same time, it's easy. We have a lot of things to talk about. I mean, there's so much ease in the society that you just, okay, pick one and talk about. But you have to articulate it well. It has to, you know, it has elements. Sister Nkechi again, introduction. Ladies on Instagram, especially those of you that days blah 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 blah, as something that you eat, and now they done that will fire you and stuff. So it's a lot of work sometimes.
Okay, let's talk about the initial plan for you. Now you're not only a social media influencer, you're a radio presenter, you're a TV presenter as well, you're a host of events.
Yeah.
What was the initial plan for you? Lead us through your academic journey, and what did you picture Nedu to be?
Well,
is he a far cry from what he is now?
Well, yes, actually. I studied accounting in school. I'm supposed to be an accountant. My mom wanted me to be an accountant. So I read accounting in Madonna University, came out, did my NYC. It started from NYC actually, where I worked in the radio station New World FM in Jigawa State. And after that, I can't begin to look for work for bank. Like I did a lot of bank tests, like a lot. Now bank I won't work because a lot of my friends, everyone, you know, they were all working, you know, different banks and stuff. Me and only me one look on the get bank work. I was working one site like that where there was this site assistant or something. And they pack stick, they do bookkeeping and all those things. And then I worked there for like a year or two, and I got tired, and I really needed to do something professional, not just, you know, working at a construction site. So I started working with these stockbroking firm in Abuja. Worked there for like a year or two. I got really tired. I get bored easily with things. And then I moved into an insurance. I moved to one insurance company like that in Kaduna. Started working there. It wasn't up to a year. I got really bored with it as well. And then I'm like, do you know what I need is not in Kaduna. I think I need to move to entertainment. And then I moved to. I didn't move at first, and then I entered Lagos 2009 December. There was one girl I was dating then, Lolati. She was the one that I spoke to. She was like, come on, go to this radio station, go interview there. And English speaking station, they know they speak pidgin. So I got that, I did the audition. Like, are you good? All right, we'll get back to you. Thank God, they did not get back to me. And then I wait, they not call me. I wait, they not call me. So in January 2010, I just packed everything and I left. Came down to Lagos. Stayed with my uncle for a while. For the first 3 months, I wasn't doing anything. I was trekking the whole street of Lagos, looking for what to do, applying, putting my CVs everywhere. Nobody was calling me. It was crazy. And then there was one day, I got really tired. I got fed up with everything. And there was one phone I was using there, one small phone. And I'm like, okay, you want an entertainment job. It's not coming through. You've applied here, it's not coming through. So what do? What is closest to entertainment? And I thought of, okay, all these agencies, all these media agencies, then they close to entertainment. So maybe from then one day, I'm like, okay, I don't have to make I really go into the entertainment. And I Googled all of them. the ones that are in Lagos. I sent my CV to all of them. Both the one who asked me and none of them actually asked me. So it was one that called me in VI. Oh, are you Chinedu Emmanuel? I said, yes, okay. Come to this time for interview. So I went there. The guy gave me a laptop. Like, how you speak well? I'm like, okay, yes, I think. How many languages do you speak? And he saw my CV. I'm like, you're too qualified for this. I'm like, I just need the job. The guy now gave me his computer that I should do a PowerPoint presentation. He gave me time to do a PowerPoint presentation. So I did. I gave it to him. He was like, wow, this is beautiful. Okay, I'm going to pay you 50,000 naira. Come and start April 1. So I started working there April 1. I worked there for like 3 months. And the first salary where I remember that time, it was untaken by BlackBerry. Half of untaken by BlackBerry. Little did I know that God was funny enough directing me or using my stupidity to help me. So I bought the BlackBerry and I did subscription of one of the networks that I'm an ambassador to right now. So, ambassador to not English well.
Yes, you should eat well.
So, one Sunday I just did house. I was following Wazobia FM on Facebook. I just did house and I saw you posted on Facebook. Oh, if you know, so if you read news for Pidgin, blah blah blah, drop your CV, you know, and stuff. So I just dropped everybody they dropped CV in English. I dropped my CV in Pidgin. They called me. I did audition today, interview tomorrow. I started working. So that was how it started.
Wow.
So I resigned for where I was working. Now when I resigned, they were begging me, oh, come back. We're going to double your salary. We'll triple your. If they had tripled my salary, I would have been earning like close to 200k. But my first salary here was 80k. I would have been earning like close to 200k. I'm like, no, it's not about the money. Blah 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 blah. The rest is history.
And look at you today. And now Nedu is going to wrap up the show for us. We'll see you again on Monday. Over to you, Sister Nkechi. Let's see your... Oh, by the way, please, Nedu's birthday is on Sunday, the 5th of August. So please go on his Instagram, flood him with so much love. Send him gifts. He likes gifts. So please send him as much and just show him so much love for putting a smile on your face all the time. Happy birthday in advance.
Happy birthday in advance.
All right, over to you, Sister Nkechi. Let's hear you.
Hey, Jesus. I don't even know what I'm going to do.
Anyone.
It's Nkechi here. Ladies on Instagram to learn. Get in here. Especially those of you that all your friends will telling you, leave this man now. Leila, leave this man. He's beating you, giving you blue and black eye every week. Leave him now. Are you working in an onions factory? Every time you are crying, you open your mouth and say, you will not understand. We understand. It is the power of the Munchinga that is keeping you there. If you don't live there, the thunder that will fire you is coming from a Jokuta steel, prepared with hot Ghana pepper. Nkechi, signing out. Let the hustle pay.
See you guys on Monday. Thank you.
To enjoy more of these our Ogbonge videos when you just watch, press this button to subscribe on top of our YouTube page. You go love her.